Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today I'm going to be checking out the return of Granblue Fantasy. It's been a while. This song is called Parade's Lust. This is requested by Ryoma, but was boosted via the Platinum tier by Aden. So thank you, Aden, for boosting this one. It's been a while since I've done Granblue, and we actually have something that I'm not sure if I remember or if I didn't know, but I looked it up right before this, and this is Nobuo Uematsu. I don't know if I knew that before, but Nobuo and someone else named Tsutomu Norita. So that excites me. I learned about Nobuo Uematsu on this channel, and it's become one of my favorites. Let's just get into it. I have high hopes, and from what I recall, GBF is pretty decent and kind of more on the like hard rock side. But who knows? Anyways, Parade's Lust. Oh yeah, there's vocals in these songs. I don't know why it says 000 up there. Okay. Electronic elements. These lyrics are super corny. Oh. Then again, no doubt it's hard. I'm into the kind of thing. Oh yeah, I shall fake it if you like. I won't have to try to keep it in the age of stand. So living alone, let's go the cruise. Now we're talking just alone. Yeah, be the right, the man don't know the rhythm. The brain that stinks with tears and sweat, sweet treason. Call me ignorant, timid. Music is really good. It reminds me of like a old school wrestling like pay-per-view event. Gotta have a guitar solo in there, huh? I'm reading the lyrics. Bow chicka bow wow? What? Wow. That was a hard note to hit. Very impressive. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go outright and say this. To me, this I'm guessing. I don't know if it's like 50-50 Nobuo Uematsu and God, I'm sorry. What is his name? Tsutomu, or if it's mostly one or the other. But if it is mostly Nobuo, it sounds like it's more kind of like a fun project for him. Very simple song structure. Like it's just kind of generic 80s, 90s rock. It's very more on the catchy kind of pop side, like almost radio rock type thing. Very much just that formula of chorus, catchiness, you know, kind of cliche guitar solo in the middle, and then come back with the catchy chorus and then the ending. So I don't know if this plays during gameplay or not. It seems very like to me it sounded like a cinematic, like a TV show, movie scene. Like it just sounded very like, I guess, animation is happening here. I guess it kind of reminded me of like the Black Mages, you know, his band, where it's just kind of like his chance to kind of just jam out and have fun, because we know Nobuo is capable of writing like really intricate, wild pieces, whereas this, I feel like he can make this in like a couple seconds. I'm not saying it's bad in any way. I'm curious if that was intended, or if they kind of like if they let him like just kind of have free range, or if there was a certain sound expected with this game. Now that being said, this is I noticed something kind of unique to this game, which I don't do much on this channel, and that's vocals, like actual like lyrics, like a song. And I don't know if I don't think everyone I've done has had lyrics, but the ones I remember the most have lyrics, and they have this kind of like, you know, late 80s, almost kind of White Snake sort of sound. And I don't know who sings it, but one thing that really I couldn't help but notice, usually I don't look at the lyrics. I try not to just get any outside influence about what I think it is, because I don't know what this is. It's just called Parade's Lust. I have no idea what's going on here. But to me, this sounded, based on what I read, is those had to have been like Japanese lyrics that got translated, because it didn't really make much sense to me. A lot of the lyrics just kind of seemed like gibberish. I don't mean this in a mean way, but it just kind of didn't make sense. A lot of stuff didn't rhyme either, and there was kind of like no rhyme or reason. I feel like this lyrical content would have made more sense in Japanese, but that's just my opinion. For example, I'm just gonna pick a random point of the song, just a random anything. Let's see. Oh god, there was one line that was like, I don't know. It was just bear your virtue, fake it if you like. I won't hurt you, try to keep me in line, angel. Expose that soul, reveal it all. That's called growth. Now we're talking gentle, no. You see what I'm saying? Like I kind of feel like there's a sentence structure there, but it doesn't translate that well. That's just my guess. If this is actually written this way, then I just didn't understand it. It was just kind of bizarre. It almost seemed like cheesy, but in a kind of non-ironic way. Like it was made to sound this way, like maybe based on the character. If it's a character thing, maybe they're just like this. They have that kind of maybe sarcastic tone to them or something. The first thing that comes to mind is like Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. They have like that actor kind of like, yeah, I'm cool type of thing. I have no clue. I couldn't even begin to tell you where I think this would play or what that was supposed to be. But musically, it's very impressive. Obviously, it's well written. Nothing really stands out to me. It's very generic pop rock, almost J-pop, but it's cool. It's just all over the place, kind of random. The solo was even the solo, which genuinely I'm a big fan of because I'm a guitar player. It almost seemed kind of just meh. I don't want to sound mean. It's just nothing's gonna stand out in the song. It's when they're written like this pop style, it just sounds like every other pop song before. I can't name you at the top of my head like 10 songs it sounds like, but I promise you I've heard like 20 to 30 songs that sound exactly like this somewhere in my life from different bands from different eras. It just has such a kind of blanket sound. Now I'm sure in game that is much different. In game it could probably be like, whoa, what is this? This is awesome. And that's usually the case, but I'm saying as a standalone song with me reading the lyrics and just hearing it, it was just kind of it was a good time, but that's pretty much it. It was very just flatlined to me. Which is interesting because Granblue has had quite a reputation. I've liked a lot of the stuff, but I'm gonna me personally, I'm gonna need a little like something more just to kind of like stand out, even if it's Nobuo. That's heavy for me because Drew's become like in my top 3 composers of all time. I'm not sure who the other one is, but it just goes to show you like no one's safe, you know. It's just my opinion anyways. It's not like this matters. If you like it, you like it. That's fantastic. I'm just saying for me, it's just kind of just a generic other rock pop song. Please let me know what the lyrical content means, or if I just missed the mark completely, because I didn't understand any of that. It was so random. And then the whole bow chicka bow wow thing. It's a good time, you know. Like it's whatever. If you put this on in a bar, it'd be like good times or something. But I'm just saying, as a video game song by itself, it's there. Nothing wrong with it, just there. Sorry, Nobuo. But I much prefer the more technical things that they can produce. They've done other stuff too. Like I've heard like Lost Odyssey and all that. Like, you know, it's just, I guess it's just, I don't know. You know what? Here's what I'll say. I think this would have been really dope as an instrumental. I think the vocals might have taken away from it, to be honest, in just my opinion. Not that I prefer instrumental music. It just depends on the song. But in this case, I felt like it was taking away from what I could have been just like listening to. It felt more like I'm watching a scene or credits or something cheesy. See, that's the thing. I keep thinking of like cheesy, corny, something just like kind of dorky going on, but it probably wasn't. It was probably something really badass. So, but as an initial reaction, that's what I got. It was very okay. Anywho, if you want to make a request to me, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine, and they are guaranteed ways I will check out your song if you don't mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which Aden here is a part of, who boosted Ryoma's request. A big shout out to the other Platinum supporters right now: Aden, Justin, Kevin, Moon Knight, Rogue Monk, Solid Bullet 066, Your Average Metalhead, Lord Daddy, Sakai no Ride, DJ Singletone, and Hieno for being a part of that tier. Thank you to everyone else that you see as well. Thanks to the Granblue Fantasy community. I still love your music. Don't worry. There's still more. There's still a lot of GB coming. Don't worry. There's a lot. And I'm excited. You know, anytime it's Nobuo or, you know, anything like that, I get excited. So hopefully you guys have answers to the questions that I asked. Otherwise, my opinion is probably not going to change. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Have a nice day. Peace.